brows first. This isn't a new product, but I haven't found anything new lately, so I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow and the number 5. I'm just gonna fill in the rest of my brow. My brows are microbladed, for those who think I already have drawn my brows. I have not. I actually want to have them redone again. I basically need like a tail, and I need a little bit longer. So, and I don't like the fact they made it boxy like in the middle. So what I'm gonna do is, to make it less boxy, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. So I'm just going to fill in the spaces that I need to fill in. Yes, I still have to draw my brows even though I have microbladed them, because they're not, obviously not perfect. So when I get to this bit, I have to literally draw like thin strokes just so that it looks less boxy. I'm going to use the Benefit Brow, also number 5, to fill in whatever spaces I need to fill in. I think I'm just going to skip this part because I have done my brows a lot. I'm going to use the NARS. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Amande. I'm going to use this to neaten off my brows. I usually use a liquid concealer, but I'm going to use this one. This is the first time I'm actually trying this out. Just going to use that to shape my brows. I'm not really one for cream concealers. I prefer like liquid because they're easily like blendable. You can literally blend them out like straight away. Like with these ones, you kind of have to keep blending and making sure it doesn't create that harsh concealer line. And then for the top, I'm gonna use the MAC Select Cover Up, so a darker concealer to outline the top of my brows. And again, I wish I can get them done to actually look like this. Like it would save me so much time. I tend to take my brows a little bit like in, because like when I contour my nose looks a lot thinner, like a lot more defined, if that makes sense. So if you want to make your nose look thinner, slimmer, take your brows a little bit like towards the center of your forehead. Now I'm gonna use my primer. This is my face primer. This is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer, and I'm just gonna apply that in my T-zone area, the areas where I would get oily. And usually the best way for this product to work is if your skin is actually dry to begin with. It works better, it like dries quicker. So yeah, just a little tip, because a lot of people do say it doesn't work for them. I'm now going to color correct because my face obviously has like dark areas. I'm going to use the orange LA Girl concealer. I'm going to apply that to under my eyes and also around my mouth area. I'll take my foundation. This is the Kat Von D foundation, and this is the shade Deep 78 Neutral. So using that same beauty blender and just applying this all over my face. Moving on to my eyes, I'm going to prime my lids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Stop my lids from creasing and allow the shadows to last all day. And again with another shadow primer. This is also from Urban Decay and it's in the shade Eden. And this is a lot lighter, and this is going to act as my base. My shadows I'm going to use in the Juvia's Place Saharan palette, which looks like this. And I'm going to be taking these two shades. I'm going to take this shade, which is Sokoto, or Sokoto if you're Nigerian, on Jamila. So it's like a matte coral and like a matte orange. And this is going to be my transition shade. So I'm just going to apply that onto my lids. And we're going to take the Juvia's Place gel liner in the black. This is the black one, and I'm going to use that too. I'm going to apply all over my lid as a base. Again, for the shadow, I'm going to apply on my lid. So I'm going to take Chad, which is a matte black, and also just use that to blend into the crease as well. The center, we're going to take Kia. It's like a duochrome green. I'm going to spray it with some Fix Plus and apply it to the middle, the center of the lid. So they look like that basically. We're going to move on to the rest of our face and then come back to the eyes. I'm going to take the Kat Von D Lock-It concealer in the shade D33. And I'm going to use that for my under eye. I'm going to take it down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Medium Deep. And I'm probably going to mix it with the Sacha Buttercup powder. I'm going to set that with the Covergirl bronzer in Ebony Bronze. And I'm going to use the same Covergirl bronzer to contour my nose. I'm going to set my entire face with the MAC MSF powder. I haven't actually used this in such a long time, so I'm just going to use that to set my entire face. I'm going to apply some blush. I'm going to use the LA Girl blush. This is the Spice palette. Just going to apply a little bit to my cheeks. For my highlight, I'm actually going to use the Kylie Kylighter. This is the shade Salted Caramel. I'm going to take a fan brush. I'm just going to apply this to the high points of my cheeks. These highlighters are actually pretty good. Like, I was kind of surprised that they would actually turn out to be quite nice. I put a little bit of that on the tip of my nose as well. My Cupid's bow. I'm going to line my lips with the NYX lip pencil in Urban Cafe. I'm using one of the new Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. This is the shade Hawkind. I forgot to actually do my bottom lash line, so I'm going to go back with Jamila for my bottom lash line. Apply some mascara to my bottom lash line. I'm going to apply the gel liner to my waterline. I'm going to add a little bit of gloss, and it's the L'Oreal Cream gloss, I think. I don't remember the name. The name's been rubbed off, so I'm not quite sure, but I'll find it and put it in the description box. Decided to then go back and add this gold shade to the inner part of my bottom lash line, just to kind of brighten up my eyes a little bit. And I feel like it complements the green as well. So this is the finished look. I really hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.